Okay. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today at RIG Podcast. Today, tonight, tomorrow, yesterday, wherever you happen to be right now. We are joined with a very special guest. I'm probably going to butcher your name, Kawal Bajwa. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm surprised I got it right. And can you tell us real quick where you're calling out of?
I am calling from India, Haryana district, Haryana state, Kurukshetra district.
Okay. And Mr. Bub, how are you doing tonight? I think it's like tomorrow. Is it tomorrow yet? Yeah, it's almost.
Give it 12 minutes.
12 minutes. Okay. All right. And so how is everyone doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. How about you, Kawal?
Yeah, I am good. I am good. Saturday morning. I'm fine.
Hey, Kawal, I'm just curious right now. Can you tell me who has the bigger beard, you or Mr. Bub over there? Who's got the bigger beard?
Isaiah, it's on you. What you think?
Yeah, you guys are about the same size. All right. Well, very quick, Mr. Bub and I were having a little bit of a debate. How to say your religion? Is it Sikh or Sikh?
It's Sikh.
Okay.
Okay.
Short, Sikh is long. Sikh, not Sikh. It's Sikh.
Sikh. Okay. All right. Yeah, I got it very wrong the first time because I said Sheik.
Don't confuse. Sikh is like it's not. Don't say Sikh. The Sikh. Kha.
Sikh.
Kha.
Okay.
Sikh. Yeah.
All right. Well, again, we want to say thank you so much for joining us today. We have some questions about your religion. I don't want to butcher it, but Sikh. Okay. So we're going to start off first. If you can tell us very quickly what is exactly your religion and anything that you would like to tell us from the beginning, and then we'll ask you some other questions, okay?
Okay. It's a religion. My religion is about its truth, universal truth. We Sikh believe in the universal truth because everything is around us. That is only truth, nothing else. We are connected somewhere. Everything is connected with one God. We believe in that. It's eternal. Nothing beyond. Nothing. Uh, you know. Everything is connected, and we believe in that.
All right. Well, I got to say, all right, we have a lot of questions for you, but I do want to show you a real quick video, a real quick picture. This isn't, or CV recognized this person. Can you see that picture?
Yes.
Yeah, that was me in another place in Israel. Actually,
Okay.
look at better here. There you go.
Yeah.
That was me a long time ago. But
Handsome and beard, by the way.
what was that?
You look handsome and beard.
Oh, thank you very much. I was going to say, I don't think I'd make a very good Sikh, though, because I have like no hair on the top. So
Yeah.
I'd probably get kicked out very quickly. What do you think?
No, it will be good if you tie a turban properly. Then you will look handsome.
Okay. I have a friend who is a Jew, and I told him if I converted to Judaism, I could cover my bald spot right here,
Yeah.
and he thought that was pretty funny. But okay, we have some questions for you. Me and Bob are going to ask some questions back and forth, so just try to answer them as best as you can. But can you tell us very quickly? I have heard that Sikhism has been around for about 500 years. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. 1469, the year. Guru Nanak, our first Guru, Guru Nanak. He established.
And so if you could tell us, like, what are the main beliefs that you have and the main things that you must follow? Start off with there.
Basically, the main thing is only truth. We have to truthful. basically Sikh religion only taught us the truth, and we
Truth.
Sikhs are Sikh means learner, Guru means teacher. So we learn. In Sikhism, there are 10th gurus and one textbook called Guru Granth Sahib. We considered as the 11th guru. Our 10th guru, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, uh, when he when he want to when he wrote a my English is not good. I am that's why I am not. Are you are you listening?
Yeah,
Hello,
yeah,
can
yeah.
you hear me?
My English is not so good too, so it's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't worry.
It's basically we believe in one God, and
We're done.
that is truth. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right, Bob. You got another question?
I do. Actually, I was kind of wondering because the use of ism at the end of a word is kind of colonizer thing to do. Do you prefer to have your religion referred to as Sikhi, or is Sikhism okay?
Sikhi is is our in my language we call Sikhi. In Western you can call Sikhism. It's the same
Okay.
thing. Yeah,
Okay. I only wanted to ask because of, different
yeah,
colonial
yeah,
implications it could
I
have.
understand.
And I didn't want to show
Hindu.
disrespect speaking of your religion.
Right. Actually, I heard the same thing about Hinduism. I interviewed a Hindu, and he was telling me that that's a colonizer name to say Hindu. But actually, real quick, the research I did, it seems like Hinduism and Sikhism are like really, really similar, almost the same. Uh,
No, no,
is
it's
that true?
no, it's not true.
Okay.
Hinduism is very different. In Hinduism, they believe in several gods, many gods. They do statues, and they doing worship. They worship them like Krishna, Lord Rama, like that. We are totally different. We didn't believe in any statue thing or anything. uh, you know we only believe in one God. Yes, that's
But
totally different.
okay, okay. But from what I've heard is that the the, the image we have on the picture for this video, it's like it's a Sikh sign that is for God. But from what I heard is that the way that you think of God is probably different than the way a Christian thinks about God. Um, we think of
I
God as being like a male, and he has a son named Jesus. But you guys think of God as a little bit different than that. Like
we
God is
believe
not male.
mm,
Good.
we believe in internal God, eternal God, eternal.
Hmm.
Infinite.
Infinite.
Everything is uh, made from God,
Everything's made.
made from God.
See,
Yes.
but I think that's very, very similar to Hinduism. Hinduism has a similar belief as that, and also the reincarnation. Can you
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about reincarnation?
Yes, we believe in reincarnation. Because our first guru says there is 84 lakh species. 84 lakh species. After that, we can get this human body, so that we can uh, uh, free from this cycle that we call reincarnation. To believe to surrender to that God. We believe in. Yeah,
Right,
that
right.
you can say that Hinduism and Sikhism is similar in reincarnation thing, you know. Yes, but our beliefs are very different from them because they believe in statue worship, and we don't do statue worship, or we don't do any. We believe in many gods, you know, like they call sun as a god. They treat everything they believe in. I don't know that much about Hinduism, you know, but we are very different.
Okay, okay. Well, thank you for clarifying that, Bob. Thank you.
So I actually have a question regarding your holy book.
Okay.
Please correct me if I'm pronouncing this incorrectly. The
He's going to
Guru,
pronounce it incorrectly. That's an indication he's going to say it incorrectly. Sorry. Go
Guru Granth Sahib. Do you have one in your home, or is that not common?
No, it's not that common because it's a which are, you know, Orthodox Sikhs, like proper Sikhs you can call. They can keep, but that's, you know, it's very mm, uh, you have to uh, do you have to going through a process. You can become a, like you can become a proper Sikh Singh, we call. It's a uh, it's a ceremony like Amrit, we can call. Then you can bring that at your home and worship that thing. That our holy book, Shri Guru Granth Sahib. You know, my English is not good, so I have to told you guys if I said anything, you know, wrong, so don't, you know, think. Yeah.
I okay. So you okay? So do you like memorize? Do you memorize the like the your holy book the way like a Christian would memorize their holy book?
Basically, lots of Sikhs do that, but that's not the right thing to do. Basically, our Guru Granth Sahib Ji, our holy book says that you have to um, do what that book taught us. We have to apply in our lives. Apply in our lives. Don't only you know, memorizing that thing and that not work.
Hmm.
Basically, thing is we have to apply that things in our life.
Okay. Well, then let's talk about that. I read, I saw that there are five things that you want to avoid, five thieves.
Yes, I think.
Some of it is like greed or hatred, or can you tell me the five things you want to avoid?
Yeah, that's right. You said five thieves like greed. Uh, I don't know what to to what to what to tell them, what to know that in English. I don't know, but in Punjabi I can tell you: Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh. It means greed or sexual thing or like that type of thing, like untruthful, and Maya. Maya means like materialism. We have to,
Materialism.
yeah, we have to avoid that thing. We have to avoid that thing, these five things. In materialism, everything is in, you know, uh, uh, everything makes you greedy or more materialistic person. So that's
Mhm.
why they that's why our beliefs are that we don't believe in materialistic things, you know. So that's why these are the five things: calm, krodh, lobh, moh. These are the five thieves.
So I think that was the thing I liked the most that I saw is that like everybody should be working hard and like working honestly and then sharing what you have. Is that
Yes,
a big part of, would you agree with
yes.
that?
Core principle of the Sikhism is this: that we have to work hard, honesty, and sharing what we get.
Well, I got to tell you, I love that automatically. I really do love that. I'm going to take myself off the screen for a minute, and Mr. Bub is going to talk to you, and I'll see you back in about 10 minutes. All right?
Okay.
Don't miss me too much. Okay. Here we
No,
go.
no. Yeah.
I'll try to be as good company as Diesel would.
Sure, Bob.
So these five thieves that Diesel brought up. Out of curiosity, I have a basic idea of what they're trying to take based off of the little bit of research I did before this live stream. What is it that these five thieves are trying to take?
They are basically they are trying to, before I said that materialistic world, we are living in. So uh, Maya, we called it Maya, materialism. That if we uh, ignore these five things, we can free from this reincarnation circle. So that's why we have to believe in that. We don't believe in materialism. It's not for Sikhs. It's for everybody, every religion, every person. This thing.
All right. Would a kind of oversimplification of that be it? These thieves steal your connection to God, or would that not
Uh,
be correct?
can you hear me, Bob? I couldn't get your question.
I'm sorry.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yes. Would an oversimplification of these five thieves would they be stealing your connection to God? Would that be another way of saying it?
Yes, 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 of course. Because if we don't, if we forget to believe in God, then we can only, stuck here on in this circle we call reincarnation. So that's why we have to believe in that we don't follow the materialistic things or greed or something like that, so that we can free from this reincarnation circle.
Okay. How long have you practiced Sikhism?
I in 2014, I guess before that I am normal, like uh, not hairs. I cut my hairs, and you know in 2014 I uh, practice my religion, basically seriously. I taking my religion seriously, you can call that.
Okay. So you've always been Sikhi, but you started taking it seriously in 2014?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. I thought that'd be a good question to ask because I personally like to get into the background of where people's beliefs come from. Um, what made you start to take it so seriously that year?
It's from, you know it's from heart. There's no answer for your question, because it's my heart. Then my heart says that I have to follow this, because I basically I am from a Sikh family. So I before since before I heard a lot of things about, in family, everything we can uh, they talk about Sikhism. So slowly I found it uh, good good religion. So that's why I follow Sikhism beliefs.
It's certainly one of the most peaceful religions that I've learned about in the time
Yes,
I've been learning about religions in my life.
yes.
So let me look this up real quick. I'm sorry. The do you know what I mean when I say the 5Ks? It's kind of a Western term, but
Hello.
Let me. I actually have it up here now. Uh, Kesh, Kanga, Kara,
Yeah.
those 5Ks.
Yeah.
Um,
These are five code of not code of it's like five things we have to we have to carry proper Sikh carry. Not everybody should this because who believe in core Sikhism like Orthodox Sikhs carry these things. You know, case, kada, kanga, kirpan, kishara. Kishara means the underwear, loose underwear. You know, uh, made from cotton, basically. Kanga means a comb. Kada means eternal. You know, it's like kada. This kada.
okay.
The internal. It's a sign of infinity, basically. So
Okay.
kada, kirpan, a dagger. You know, dagger, sword. You can call. Case means hair. These are the five. Uh, these are the five things Orthodox Sikhs can uh, compulsory for them to wear these things. These five things.
Okay. Um,
Yes.
what's up, Diesel?
Okay, first of all, Kawal, I want to apologize for leaving you on stream with Mr. Bub over here. So I'm going to
No,
take him off right now. But I do want to say, Christians and Sikhs, we probably disagree on a lot of things, but I think we can both agree that atheism is bad, correct?
atheism. Um,
What do you think about
I,
atheism?
I can't believe I can't blame them. They are good people because everything uh, everybody have to you know everybody
Yeah,
attract to logic.
yeah.
Everybody attracted to logic, you know. So that's why
Mhm.
they don't find any logic in any religion. So that's why they are atheists. We call them
Yeah,
atheists.
yeah. I think that was a joke, but I think no matter what we believe, even if we believe differently, we can have respect for each other. So, that being said, Mr. Bub, you can go get a drink or use a restroom, and I'll see you back in about 10 minutes or so. Okay, got it?
Um,
Okay. All right. So, okay. All right. So, okay. So, you said you started taking your religion seriously about 10 years ago. And
Right.
I became a Christian in 2014 because my parents were ministers and I did not believe in it. Like, I did not believe in God myself, right? So I found God much later in my life when I am 32 years old. 32. Okay. Very, very late. So does your family put pressure, not just you, but in general, does your family put pressure on you to be um, like a believer in Sikhism? Is there a lot of
No,
social pressure?
no. In my family, my father has cut his hair right now. He didn't believe in you know core Sikhism. He didn't believe normal things he can do. My family can do, but my family was doing and but my like you know proper they didn't anything they didn't say like you have to they didn't any pressure on me so I do it my for myself.
Yeah,
Myself.
uh, Kawal. Okay, that's not okay. So I'm not talking about you, like you, Kawal. I'm just saying, like in general. Okay, like in America, for example, there's a lot of pressure on people to be a Christian. If you're not Christian, it's difficult to be a politician. Some of your friends won't want to be your friends. and some of your family, they will not talk to you. So is there like society pressure to be a Sikhism in India, where you're from?
Yeah, basically, in every religion, there is a number game. Like you said, politicians, every society has a number game. So that's why people do that. Yes, I don't uh, say that in Sikhism, bad peoples are not. Yeah, in every religion, there are some bad people, so that's why we can't change, every society or every person we meet. So these things uh, 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 go on in life. So yeah, there are some society pressure.
Okay, so this is just a side note. But if you took off your turban, how long
Yeah,
is your hair right now? Is it
it's not too long. Yeah, yeah, you can. Yes. Because
so?
some people have very long hairs. My hairs are not long, that much long.
But
Long enough.
there are some people who put their hair in the front. Do you put your hair in the front, or is it like in the back?
Yeah, I put my hair is fun.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
And
basically, that is like to keep hair, to basically to uh, care about hairs. So that's why they comb. We have to comb first, so we can care about hairs a lot.
okay, and okay, okay. So if you go outside, do you need to cover your hair? Like if you are inside of your house, do you need to cover your hair still, or is it only if you go outside?
No, no, whole time I have to cover my hair.
Even when you sleep?
Yes, of course. Yes,
So the only time you take it
when
off
I
is when you take a shower? That's the
shower.
only
Yeah,
time?
yes, yes,
Really? Wow.
yes.
Okay. Does it ever feel uncomfortable for you? Or is it do you like don't even think about it?
No, no. Diesel is when if when I adopt Sikhism, that time um, in in starting sometimes I feel uncomfortable. So after that, so after that I used to. So it's not that hard.
All right. Well, thank you for that. Actually, I have a
It's
question
okay.
that
Let me clarify one thing. It's for me. I adopt Sikhism later in my life. But if a person who by birth are Sikh, they don't feel any uncomfortable thing. Uh, yes.
okay. Okay, thank you. Um so okay, first of all, there's a lot of Sikhs who are in around the world. Like I read that in Canada, there's 1.5% of the population is of your religion, and in my hometown where I live, there's a really big population of Sikhs. So um, I have been to a temple, and I had some kid. You know what kid is? The drink.
Yes. Kheer.
Yeah, it was very
Kheer.
delicious.
Kheer.
Kid.
Rice pudding.
Yeah. That.
Yes.
So in America,
There's no kid. It's kheer.
kid. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm American, so forgive me. I'm ignorant American. So in America, a lot of people are ignorant about your religion, and they make the confusion about being Muslim because of the thing that you wear. So do you get confused for being Muslim in India?
No, no, no. Uh, no, I didn't feel, but yeah, some people can feel that because they lived in basically we Sikh lives in Punjab area, Punjab state, Punjab, Haryana. So there, majority of people are Sikhs. Majority of people are Sikhs. So that's why I didn't feel anything like that. Yeah, but
Okay.
outer states people live outer states like Punjab, Haryana, outer states uh, in India. They can sometimes they can feel that thing. What are you talking?
Okay. Bub.
Going along with kind of what he was saying, what do you have to say about not just attacks that have been perpetrated against um, Sikhs, but the reaction a lot of American Sikhs had in the response they had to these attacks. One of which would be after a larger attack in, I think, California, the Sikhs opened the doors of their temples and invited people of all faiths in the community to to share a meal. Would you say that's likely to be a typical response of Sikhs?
It's not like we call a lung we call that thing a langar. It's for everyone. It's not for Americans that time. It's before our first guru. You know, our first guru, Guru Nanak Dev Ji. They started the langar. Langar means where anybody free any religion, any caste, color, anybody can go and take free meal, free food, 24/7. That
Wow.
yes,
Wow. I didn't know that. That's
yes,
great.
yes. Anybody, any religion, but he only condition is he is human, so he can go there and take langar and nothing to pay. It's free for everybody who can go Sikh temple.
Yeah.
Yes.
I I went there and I had some curry. It was really good, but I don't think there was meat. So are you a vegetarian?
Uh, I am not vegetarian. I am non-veg. I eat non-veg things. But in our Sikh Gurdwara, what you call temple, we call Gurdwara. That means the home of Guru. So their own meal is only vegetarian because
Right.
all other beliefs people don't eat in Hinduism, like people don't eat meat. So that's why for every religion their food should be vegetarian. So that's why we keep it vegetarian.
Are you allowed to drink a beer? Um,
No,
that's a big one. No?
no, no. In
What about
Sikhism,
wine? Wine?
any drug or alcohol or tobacco is banned.
Wow. So no vodka, no nothing. Wow. That's wow. Okay. Uh,
On a
I
single
am.
person capacity you can do, but in Sikhism, you follow that not
Hmm.
big no.
I met a Muslim. I met a Muslim man who was about 50 years old, and I asked him if he ever ate a pig before, and he told me, "I have never once eaten a pig, and I've never once had even one beer." And I was like, "Wow!" Like I'm a Christian, and I don't take my religion that seriously, to where I would never do something. So when I see people who have a different religion, but they take it more seriously than I take my own religion, like I have a lot of respect for people who will follow everything that their religion says to do, because I don't do that as a Christian. So there's respect there. You got another question. We got a few more questions for you, Bub.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious why there's prohibition on drugs or alcohol in Sikhism. Actually, I'm curious.
Yeah, you're not going to make a friend with Bub. Like maybe he could fit because of the beard, but he loves beer. He likes to make his own beer. So you might have lost him.
Nah.
So what I am saying right now, that's good here for Bob. In some sector like Nihangs in Sikhs, they are basically soldiers. Nihangs are the army of the Guru, army of the Akal Purkh. Akal Purkh means the God, army of God. They can do some special what you call it, I mean, cannabis.
Mm,
You know that cannabis, but not,
cannabis, weed.
yeah. They make a drink of that. They can do, only they can do. Not every Sikh can do because they are the army of the God. So
Mm,
that's why they
okay.
can do that these things, but
Well,
not
maybe you got.
not yeah, not alcohol or tobacco. Only cannabis they can do. We can call it sukha.
Wait, you're talking about weed, right? Marijuana. That's what
Not
you're talking
marijuana.
about.
No, not marijuana. It's called sukha.
Cannabis.
Cannabis is piece of a spice of a species of cannabis. I don't marijuana. I definitely know. Uh,
Oh,
we
okay.
call it sukha and pang. Yes.
I was gonna say if they have marijuana, maybe Bub might join if they have marijuana. But now you said there's no marijuana, so is that
No,
because
that was also good. I tried once.
is that like in Christianity we're not supposed to get drunk? Like the Bible doesn't say don't drink a beer, but it says don't get drunk because when you drink, if you drink a lot, you could do something or say something that's not good.
Yeah, that's
So,
it. Same thing. Same thing here. Never Guru Granth Sahib never, banned anything. But uh, same thing. Which are you saying, Bob? Same thing in Sikhism also. You have to
but
do that at in limit that of yours. You are in senses, then you can go for it.
did you say sexist?
No, no.
Oh, okay. Actually, speaking about sexism, I heard that, and maybe Bub is gonna like this one, but I heard that women are very much equal to men inside of Sikhism. Sikhism is that true?
Yes, yes. The women are equal. At the time of Guru Nanak, there are very difficulties in the society for women. Very difficult. So in Sikhism, we our gurus give rights to equal rights to women before when the Sikhism found.
Well, I'm sure Bub's gonna like that one, right, Bub?
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot to like about that.
Bub is really into women's rights.
Okay, very good thing.
All right, Bub, you got another one? Got another question?
Yep, actually gonna kind of steal one of yours.
Go for it.
So, is there anything in particular that you enjoy about Sikhism?
Uh, Beliefs, I guess, it's a normal thing. Sikhism, everything for me, good things, bad things. It's life basically. We live a life like, so we believe it. I believe in Sikhism, and I applied something. I applied Sikhism teachings in my life, and I enjoy that thing.
But is there things that like you don't want to do or that annoy you? Because if I'm being honest, um, as a Christian, I don't like some of the things that I have to do, and I like some of the things that I can't do. So there's some inconvenience about being Christian for me. And if I could change the rules, I would change the rules. But is there anything that like makes you very inconvenient apart from
Um,
I would think that would be really inconvenient for me. But um, yeah, the band. But are you perfectly okay with that?
yeah, it's I am perfectly okay. I proud of my turban. I feel proud when I wear my turban. I tie my turban. I feel proud, and we look more handsome in turban. So
Touche.
yeah.
But is there anything that you don't like about like okay, what do you dislike the most? Okay, what do you dislike the most?
There's nothing I dislike. Nothing. Yes. Nothing I can dislike.
All right. Well, then there is something I want to ask you because you said you believe in reincarnation, and if you look at reincarnation, it sounds really, really good because, like, if you don't do everything perfectly right now, you could do it the next life or the next life. So it sounds really good. But do you think that if you think I can have another 5 lives, I'm going to live 5 more times, then it makes your life right now not feel as important because you can do it right later on, you know? So do you think that can cause some problems in people's lives to believe in reincarnation?
Uh, Basically, diesel. It's religion. It's a very tough subject. Very tough subject, and human brain can have limits. We can only think from some limit, but it's religion is very tough. So yes, some people when we it's it's a study of years, 40,
Hmm.
50. A human can like we do PhD in science. These things we can in studying uh, from childhood to uh, when we old. So it's a very tough subject, religion. People feel uh, people yes, people feel difficulties in reincarnation. Yes, you can say that because it's very tough in any religion. It's very tough subject. I
Yeah.
believe. I believe that it's not very easy thing to do. It's you have to give a life for any religion. It's not about Sikhism. It's any religion. You have to study a lot, like years of studying. Then you can uh, do something. You can yes.
Well, I really, really appreciate you saying that. Um, because when I talked to the Hindu man, he told me I've been a Hindu for like 40 years and I still feel like I'm on the first day. Like he says, I feel like I'm on the very first day of learning about Hinduism. And as a Christian, many times Christians can think, oh, I know it all. Everybody is wrong. I'm right. I'm so good. I'm so perfect. Uh, and a lot of Christians can think like this. And when you think like that, it closes your mind to other people and other ideas, you know? So I think we should have like an open mind and be willing to learn from people. I think if we can all do that, it will help us in our atheism, or it will help us in our Buddhism or Islam. That if we're willing to learn from other people. So I really, really appreciate what you just said right now. Bub, you got any last questions?
Actually, I do, and it's kind of a big one. Over here in America, people get the concept of karma, from what it's been explained to me, very incorrectly. Can you briefly explain what karma is in Sikhism?
We don't believe in karma. Our definition of karma is like you have to do honest work and share to people. That's it. You believe in honesty and you don't have to believe in any karma or any. If you do wrong things and you have to consequences of wrong things. If you do right things, you praise and everybody praise you. You feel proud of you. So this is the simple thing I can say that.
Hmm.
Karma.
I saw a picture that it had like a man, and the man is in a circle. In the circle, there's like a domino. Okay, there's a lot of dominoes, and the man is sitting down, and he's pushing over the domino, but the domino goes all the way around in a circle, and then it's going to land on him. And I think that's a really good way to think about karma, because if you're doing bad things to people in the universe, like not a lot of people are going to like you. And if you keep fighting wars or stealing from people, you're not going to have friends. Your people in your country are going to get hurt, and eventually you're going to get attacked by another country, or someone's going to steal from you. So it's just not good to do. It's not good to try to hurt people or try to harm people. And I 100% believe that we should be trying to help each other, even if we don't have the same religion, the same beliefs. It's so important to, if this is our first life, or this is our 10th life, if someone else is on their 1000th life, like, we should be trying to help each other and to love each other on our journey in this universe. I really strongly believe that. So, Bob, you got any last thoughts?
No, I think we've just about covered all we can in the first of what may be many live streams on the topic. We covered a lot of ground.
Kawal, do you have any last thoughts? Anything you would like to share about your religion?
Yes, we have to make society good. Right now, there's very chaos and people are fighting for things. Countries attack, wars are going on. So we have to, uh, share good things so we can live in peaceful society. I have to say that.
Um, just one quick question. Just one quick question. What is your thoughts about other religions? Like, do you think that they're just wrong, or do you need to convert people from that religion? Like, what are your thoughts on that? Just curious.
No, no, no. We never encourage any conversion to our religion. We respect all the religions. They they are free to believe whatever they feel. So we never uh, do any forced convergence or anything. We don't believe in.
Really? Wow. Okay. Well, I definitely want to say thank you for your time. I know it's early there on Saturday, and you woke up early for us. So we appreciate your time. And
Okay.
today I learned more about Sikhism than I've ever learned in my whole life. So I really want to thank you for that. And I'm glad I got to hear it from you, because I looked up some things, but it's really good to have people tell you what they believe in. I think that is the That is the most important thing, that we try to understand what people actually believe, not what I think that they believe. Just real quick, do you know of a place called Amritsar, Punjab?
Yes, Amritsar. Yes, Amritsar. Yes, I know the Golden Temple, made from
How
gold.
far are you from that? How far are you from there?
I am 500 kilometers, I guess. 500 kilometers. Yes,
What's that in miles? I guess like
miles
around
three
yeah,
three three
about 300.
hundred. Yes, about 300.
So the only reason why I'm asking you that is because that place, they have recently become a sister city with my hometown of Bakersfield, California. So now we have some sister city relationship where we have cultural exchange happening between Bakersfield, California, and the place I just said, which I was reading it, so I don't have it right now, and also a place in South Korea that we have a sister city here. It's actually my hometown and my wife's hometown. They are sister cities, which is a beautiful thing. I think that's a great thing, that when we can open up talking and traveling and cultural or sports things, music things, anything we could do more like that, we will understand that we're not so different. Like, yes, we live on different side of the world, and yes, we don't believe the same thing, but we're not totally different. So I do want to thank you.
Ruh-roh. I think you lost connection there.
Yeah, I guess.
But if I had to take a guess at what Diesel was going to say, he was going to say thank you for coming on, being a guest. Been wonderful having you on to discuss Sikhism, as my cats try to kill each other.
Nice talk. I also thank to you guys. Nice talking to you, and I believe we can do good things in life. So thanks to you, Bob. And if there's no lost connection, I would also thankful to Aiza. Aiza, is that right? Aiza?
Well, honestly, I'm not sure what to do right now since Diesel's not here to end the show. Kind of a awkward way to close. Ah, is he back?
Yeah, I guess.
Bub booted me from the stream, so I had to come back again. I got booted. I booted myself from the stream. That just that shows you how much I need to learn. So anyway, I want to thank you for your time. We really appreciate it, and hopefully, maybe in a month or two, you can come back again, and we will have better questions to ask you, because I think we had questions that maybe like a 10 or 15-year-old might ask you. So because we were both very, very ignorant. So maybe we can think about it and talk about it later on. So again, Kawal, thank you so much for your time. Want to thank you for joining us today at RT Podcast. Check us out at Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Here's our website, www.retpodcast.com. If you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. And we look forward to seeing you back again, where we're having more conversations like this, where we're just trying to learn from each other and trying to move the conversations along. And so we look forward to seeing you back again. And I hope you have a wonderful day, Kawal. Really, 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 really appreciate your time. So goodbye.